me interview you.
Yeah.
Shalom, shalom, everyone. This is Mike with Rooted in Hebrew, coming to you live. Hey, Brother Frank, what's the name of the neighborhood?
This is Chasimba.
Shatimba?
Chasimba.
Kasimba.
Yeah.
Okay. And we are right here to this is his wife's business, where she sells fries and things of that nature. She bakes and things of that nature. But we're gonna get back to Frank. Brother Frank, a trusted brother who did work 20 years in the United States. Now, Frank, explain what you did in the United States.
Well, I was there, basically I went first to go to school and do my master's in agricultural economics. And then it didn't happen because the tuition fees went high and I couldn't pay for that. So I dropped out of school at Western Michigan University. And then I looked for a job in Kalamazoo.
Kalamazoo, Michigan?
Kalamazoo, Michigan. I didn't get much done there.
Yeah.
So I moved back to Boston. And in Boston, that's where I got jobs, several jobs, One of the biggest retail health centers in the state, where we were, setting up meetings where we were bringing in people with money and people with, names, big names like Tom Brady, Vince Wilfork.
Okay.
And so the governor, by then Governor DeVoe Patrick, and then the ex-mayor of Boston, Marty Walsh, who then became the Secretary of Labor under the Biden administration. But yeah, we were all just fundraising, getting up in the meetings, setting up meetings, fundraise, so people can just do something for the community health center in the state.
How many fundraisers was you a part of?
Like 5 of them.
5 of them. All right.
Ones, yeah.
Okay.
And there were the biggest one was for Mattapan Community Health Center. Mattapan. That was right down in Dorchester. In Dorchester, Boston.
Okay.
In the suburbs of Boston, called Dorchester.
Okay.
So that was the biggest one that involved a lot of.
All right, there you go. You're back, brother.
Yeah.
So, brothers and sisters, you all know that it's going a little bit too far away from the nearest cell tower, so we're going to experience that. Just be patient with us. Now, Frank. How many kids you got?
I got 3 kids.
3 kids.
Yeah.
You want to elaborate? Go ahead.
Yeah, as I said, the first boy, he's a 26-year-old boy. He's a pastor, a church minister in your case. And then my second born is just a girl. She's a doctor. He just graduated from medical, one of the medical schools here.
Okay.
And then my last born is now going 21, but he's a music producer.
Okay.
But he's also a U.S. citizen, though.
All right, so he was born in the U.S.
Yeah, he was born in the U.S. The last one in the U.S. The last one was born in the U.S.
So when do you bring him back?
Oh, anytime now.
No, I mean, when do you bring him back to bring him here?
That was 2014.
Okay, so he been here. So he been here since 2014.
Yeah.
Okay. But now you mentioned your daughter. She's a doctor?
Yeah, she is.
All right, hold on. I got a question now.
Yeah.
This is where his daughter is working right now. So now, Frank, I'm going to ask the big question. Why is she not working as a doctor?
Yeah, because she just got graduation done, but we haven't paid for the years. So she has some money remaining to clear up for the tuition. We owe the institution some money, like 500K.
But let me pose something to you, though.
Yeah.
They wouldn't allow you to go to work, and then while she's working, she just pay it on terms or
They
something?
won't do that here. What you gotta do is take your original certificate to their, work you wanna go do, and then they'll start from there. But they won't get you in and bring the certificate later. So you gotta go clear your own debts you have with the school and bring the certificate and take it to where you wanna go work. But the work is there. It's available everywhere. They want doctors here. They want them bad. But once he has that.
So that's the reason why your daughter is not working as a doctor right to this day.
Exactly. She's been working now.
Wow.
I don't have their 500K shillings, to get their certificate and go take it to them. Yeah. That's the thing.
I'm explaining to you, brothers and sisters. Frank is like we're doing business together. I seen the brother ups and downs. and he understands, and he knows. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Let me just stop. What is your political affiliation with the United States as well as here?
Well, I don't have any particular political affiliations for now because I'm less more involved in politics because of the challenges
Yeah.
found in politics.
I got you.
So yeah, but in the states, no, I was not involved too much in politics. But I was helping more in the state capital in Massachusetts, in Boston. That was a democratic.
But you had a lot of political affiliation. I mean, you had a letter from Obama. And
Yes,
he was-
yes,
yeah.
yes,
Explain that one then.
Yeah, well, a letter from Obama was, telling me he had information of what I was going through, but at the same time, he saw what I was doing for the community health center. So he gave me a letter, with a very good letter, and I'm not gonna go too much into detail about the letter. Yeah, but yeah, it was a beautiful letter,
Yeah, but like he said, I'm just going to comment on the in the chat. It is 500 shillings, but in USD, I think it's come to $250.
Yeah, about 250.
$250 to for him to go ahead and pay for his daughter's graduation certificate, and then she goes straight to work.
Yeah.
She goes straight to work.
Exactly.
Now, whoo, man, I really want to introduce. I want to interview your daughter, because I mean, I seen her out there, working and things, but it seems like she's taking things in stride.
Yeah. And for now, we're working on making sure she goes to the United States too. And we have forms. We have applied for an entry at Western Michigan University in Kalamazoo, Michigan as well. So they gave us the conditions as to how she can go there. Things that she should follow. We do. They want a valid passport, and they got they want the transcript or the certificate that she was going through here
Okay.
from high school here, and then they want someone who can be able to sponsor her to go to school. And we got that guy in the U.S.
Can you have them turn that number? All right. Go ahead. Hey, they just like the hood. They play their music, brothers. They play their music.
Yeah, so we got a sponsor who is willing to, guarantee I stay in the U.S. when she's in college.
Okay.
So I'm trying to contact the brother, but he's from here.
Okay.
But he got a big business in Boston.
Okay, I got
Yeah,
you.
so,
I see.
yeah.
Oh, he had a big business in
Yeah,
Boston,
he's got a
in the
big
U.S.
business in Boston, yeah.
Okay.
He has this what's called?
There you go.
Yeah. So the guy is willing to sponsor her to leave and go for further studies in the U.S.
Okay.
But that's as of now, can't contact him. But
Okay.
now we got everything in place that we need to accept certificate.
But that right there, it takes time though, right?
Yeah, that will take time. They probably
yeah.
will be up September next year.
Okay.
From now, it's a long process going on. And when everything's done and she get accepted in the U.S., they'll send her an I-20 form.
Okay.
That's the I-20 form. Then he takes that to the embassy
All right.
for the visa. So it's a long process. October. So it's 2 months after she graduated.
So, but that's the only thing that's holding her back from
Yeah.
being employed.
Yeah.
And now
Yeah,
with her
yeah.
employment, with her employment,
Yeah.
would that help the family out?
Well, she can't unless she does help my wife right here, just like I do here. But otherwise, yeah, it's a struggle, where she just graduated. She's a doctor, and she can clear out the certificate and clear that. So she's frustrated as well. But she's doing it with stride.
Okay.
She's loving her family. She loves her mother and father very well. So whatever the case, whenever we get the money and pay for that, she'll go get a job and do her thing. Yeah.
Because I know when I came over and I seen your house and she was outside working and things.
Yeah.
I mean, when you told me that was the daughter, I was like, wait a minute, this girl like she's about 13 years old.
Yeah,
22 years
22,
old.
she's 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, and now she speak English though, right?
She
'Cause
does.
all right, that's
She
what I
does,
thought.
She
Okay.
does, yeah.
I mean, you want to answer this? You want to be interviewed?
Yeah. Let me go talk.
Go ahead.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Y'all hearing a brother? He's a worker. He's doing metal work. How you doing, sis? Oh man, let me see. That's his wife's business. Well, she make fries and, like I said, she make cakes at the same. Wait, she fry fries and things of that nature. This is what the brothers do in order to make a living. They don't just sit back and just wallow in their depression. They be about their business.
She's a shy girl, and she's like, are they recording? Are they going to be recording? Oh, sure, she's shy. She's a shy girl. Like, man, I've never been interviewed like on video, man. Yo, you get the neighbor's daddy. I'm like, yo, you better be sitting there sweating and get the interview.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. I mean, that's the beauty of it, brothers. But Frank is a brother. That I've been working with for a moment. And anytime you're doing work in Dar, it's best.
Yeah?
Okay, you can stand beside if you want to, bro.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
That's my baby right there.
Go ahead, sis. What's your name, man?
My name is Cynthia Franklin.
Cynthia?
Cynthia Franklin.
Now, don't she look like she about 13 years old? But she's a doctor. She is a doctor. I tell you. Now, what was you majoring in, while you was in college? I know you say you're a doctor, but what type of doctor are you?
I'm a clinical officer by profession. The doctor by diploma level.
Yeah, an associate, just an associate.
Yeah, in associate.
An associate?
Yeah, an associate degree. She got an associate degree.
Okay.
You and your diploma, like associate degree. So in most cases, they don't specialize. They don't have. That's why she wants to go to the States, so she can specialize now. Go to and get, like, if you want to be a cardiologist or neurologist or pediatrician, whatever it is, you gotta go to the States and specialize.
Okay, and that's the one that will open up a lot more doors?
Yeah.
Okay, I got you. Okay. And so now, how long were you in college for?
How long?
Yes. 3 years?
Yeah.
Okay. But now you was here?
Yeah.
All right, you was here. All right, I see what you're saying. Okay, I understand. Wow. So now, when do you hope to get to the States to further your education?
Yeah, by next year.
By next year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because like I told you, there is a process where we gotta get the application to the university where she's gonna go through. And after that, if we compete and get everything done and accepted, then they'll send us an I-20 form. With that I-20 form, then it's taken to the embassy for the visa, the F1 International Student Visa. That's when she'll be allowed to go to college right there.
So you, but everything else you didn't you already got it in place, right? The paperwork and everything.
Yeah, we just got the passport in place, the brand new passport in place. And we will have to pay for, like I said, like $500K to get his certificate.
Okay.
And then we will have to provide proof of sponsorship from the sponsor that is guaranteeing us stay in the U.S.
Okay. So now once let's just say, once you finish furthering your education, Now, what, you gonna stay in the States or you gonna come back here? Oh.
Narudi nyumbani, wewe tu
I,
nyumbani.
I just want to come back home, but I can just stay for some minutes, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Do some work.
Yeah, she can work for 2 years. You know how they do it. When you finish there, the doctors they absorb them in the
Yeah.
system. So yeah, she can work for a few years, and then but she intends to come back home and say and work
Yeah.
and help out here, help this kid, help person, take her person care too.
Okay, I got you on that. That's pretty good. Wow. So I mean, brothers and sisters, that's some of the dilemmas that our brothers and sisters the challenges. But one thing I would say, the resilience. They don't give up. We do not give up, and that's the thing that we need to be keep in mind is not giving up. Because I mean, hey, I'm quite sure she's just as smart as any other child out there. That you're going through the same thing, going through the schooling, but at times like she's trying to further her work experience on top of furthering her education. So yes, I mean she's putting in that work. But one thing about it, she's still maintaining her humbleness. You know, although she went to school, she got educated in the medical field, and so, like I said, she works over here. This is the area you work in. Now, what did she do here?
This is fast, man. French fries.
French
Yeah, French fries and kebabs.
and kebab. She makes them.
She makes kebab too. Yeah. Oh, she does.
Oh, so you a cook too, huh?
By way of experience.
Uh-huh.
By way of experience, though.
Yeah. Hey, we all should make some type of living for ourselves off the top.
Exactly.
It don't make sense sitting at home. Yeah.
You can sit on your thumbs and wait for things to happen. So you gotta get out of there and make a living, and then continue with whatever dreams you have. And so that's the at least their mentality.
Okay.
And that's the positive about that. Very positive.
Wow.
Yeah.
So how long? How many hours you work here?
Well, it depends. All day long, man. If you all day long.
When you call all day long, it's like what?
Oh,
What is
like
all day long?
Well, typically we come out at 9 in the morning.
9 in the
Do
morning.
some cleaning in here and the room over there, bring the stuff in here. And then by 12 noon, we start, frying the French fries all the way to almost midnight.
Midnight.
Yeah. Yeah. Non-stop, all the way to midnight.
Woo.
Yeah.
And I be breaking it down by 6 o'clock in the evening.
Oh man, no, you can't do that. Because there's so much competition. Almost everybody's doing this one here.
Right.
So your time, the more you spend time when everybody's closing, that's you got a little advantage on that one there.
Wow. Man, so I mean, 6 days a week.
No, we do 7 days a week.
Huh?
Every day. We wake up and we don't have a day to rest, Circumstances don't allow us rest. They must take much rest, Every day. If you don't come, that means we are running short of the material and we can't buy the material. Like today, she's telling me she's gonna be closing it down, so she's not having enough material.
Okay,
Close it down today. She may close today, meet it tomorrow.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. Man. But this is what it takes because of competition and things of that nature.
Yeah, be
Now,
there.
how many barbershops do you have in the neighborhood?
Oh, we got like.
I know that. I see his barbershop.
Yeah, and I another one over there. They got 2 more over the other side. They got 4 barbershops in the street.
So you got a lot of.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now what is that place? Is that like a DJ spot?
Music library. It's called a music library. Where they got this music. They put music on flashes. And movies on flashes.
Okay.
Music and movies on flashes.
Okay.
Like this kind of series coming in, they put them on flashes and they put the customer buy the flashes, or they just bring their own flashes and load it in.
I got you.
Loading the flashes.
Okay. Wow. Man, I mean, this is a life. I tell you. It was nice interviewing you, sister. I know you're shy. But thanks a lot, though.
Thank you.
So, man,
She's done, right?
yeah, she's done.
Thank you, man.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Yeah, man. I tell you.
Yeah, man. So I'm glad, man. The only thing I'm glad about here, even though things sometimes are tough, we don't give up. And then our family is just we are together. We are like you see. I got all my kids with me here, and I got my wife, and we help each other. You know, so we time goes and life goes by.
Yeah, and that's the beauty of it, bro. You're right about that. But a lot of brothers and sisters just wanted to see, you know, how our other brothers and sisters living and things of that nature. And
in other parts of the world, you know.
exactly, and that's what this boils down to being. Is to find out, you know, see how our brothers and sisters are living and things and the struggle that they go through. Because truthfully, we go through the same thing in just a different language.
Absolutely.
That's all it's going to be about.
Absolutely.
That's all is what it's going to be about.
I understand.
So now, what do you hope to accomplish in the next year, the next 2 years?
Oh man, that's a good question, and I'm working with you now, and you're my business partner, and well, there'll be a lot accomplished. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Because you know we have good plans. You know, we got everything being put in place. So it's just working things up. We got the experience. I got experience in management because even before I went to the U.S., I was head of the cargo department in Swiss Air. It's called Swiss Cargo. So I was head of the cargo department in Swiss Airlines for a while, and I was also an operations manager for 2 French hunting companies, French for adventure safaris and eco hunting safaris. So I got experience in management, and I hope that our business that we're building here are going to be putting in place and make sure that we get the best results.
Right.
And we get tangible results with whatever we're planning. Making sure that we got good experience and expertise. We got the markets we need. We're assessing the profit that we can have. Putting in place the capital and see how we spend on those things.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm positive, man. Things are gonna be good. Very positive. Things are gonna be good.
And so now, well, you have all that other stuff. I mean, you have it all registered and things of that nature. And so it's just a matter of putting dollar and cents together and working things on out. That's what it boils down to being.
Exactly.
And at the same time, like I was telling a lot of brothers and sisters, we got to show ourselves self-sufficient. Around here begging and things like that,
exactly.
it get played. And so it just matters. We just trying to make sure that our I's are dotted, T's are crossed. We want to show that, hey, we got effort to show what we have put in place. And this is where we're at right now. And just mingling with brothers and sisters that understand their system or political arena or the business sector. And this is the reason why I say that we need to work together as one whole, because that's the only way we're going to succeed. This the division that we have. It's not healthy.
It's not going to be healthy at all.
Not one race. And you lived in the United States for you said 20 years.
Yeah, almost 20 years, man. I lived in Kalamazoo, Boston. I mean Massachusetts, in Michigan. I lived in Boston. I lived in So
what is your take on African Americans? You being a Tanzanian, how do you now? Let's just do it this way. Before you came to the United States, what was your take on African Americans? Tell the truth and shame the devil.
Yeah, well,
I'm just messing with you, bro.
When I was going to the United States, everything about African Americans is something we were reading in books,
Right.
It's not something that any had experienced in my family. So when it happened that I went to the United States and saw the African Americans' life and their history, and I realized I didn't know much about them. I realized the system was difficult and they're going through different challenges. Just recently, they were given a chance to vote in 1965 or something like that. And the whole system was difficult for them. They're facing more challenges. They're facing a lot of challenges that a lot of people don't know in the world, but when you are there, you live it and you see it. And I lived in inner cities. Imagine Kalamazoo, Michigan. That's where I lived. In Boston, I lived in Dorchester. Dorchester is an inner city, and you can see what your brothers and sisters have been struggling. Their system of struggling has changed the whole equation. So the equation is now they want to be, independent. Now they want to be, taking their own keys and teaching them how they can be successful. Now,
Yes.
but they still keep on struggling with the system where racism is still rampant.
Oh, yeah.
They're not there is no equality as far as the system is concerned, you know. So they're kind of, you know, alienated, and they go through a lot of struggles.
Yeah.
And I was they resonated much with me, and that's why I live in the kind of area where they all live.
Yeah, I mean, when it's all over said and done,
Yeah.
whatever struggles here, pretty much the same thing in the United States.
Exactly.
Pretty much the same thing in the United States. But it's a good thing that brothers like you that take that trip with it and they start to see things for themselves.
Yeah.
Instead of going by what the news, TV shows be
Yeah.
saying. Now you have a true life experience.
Exactly.
People that look like us.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of that,
Yeah.
man. That means when it's all over said and done, that's what you want. But I would say, the brother, he's over here, he a metal worker.
Yeah.
I'll take it as his house.
Oh no, they're just renting. They're just renting the place.
Oh, they just renting the place?
Yeah, he's just renting it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Man.
they're just renting it.
But you know, that's the thing that we come to realize is that we have the same struggles, but slightly, it's very slight. It's very slight. But when you sit it down and you let it sit there and marinate, it's gonna be the same thing. Do y'all have racism here?
Well, it's not something much experienced here. And this is it's a conservative society, but we were built on love one another, and love each other, and then and so we don't experience much racism here. Actually, it's non-existent. It's non-existent.
But now let me
But
ask.
they
Go ahead.
got these other people coming in though from the outside, and they got their mentality. They try to exercise that, and you do that by way of hiring people. You know, they'll be
Right.
mistreating people at work. You know what I'm saying? Nowadays, I see people working at the end of the month, they don't get paid, and you can't complain. There's no way you can go and complain. So that is coming. That's something new. After I came back home and I found it, that's heartbreaking because and it's not done by our own brothers and sisters. It's done by the white people, like the psychic people here coming here and getting jobs, and then the other, other. I'm not gonna be like, I don't know, but I'm not gonna be it's not my intention to attack other groups of people.
Right.
But I see bad things happening.
Right.
They're hiring
I mean, you
people
just
and
calling
they
you
don't
just
pay
calling
them.
you just calling it out.
Man.
Okay.
What a spade is spade, no,
Yeah,
that is
exactly.
right there. Yeah, that
Exactly.
happens here. It's starting to happen now. Yeah.
And that's the reason I tell brothers and sisters, this is the reason why we have to hit it hard, because now you know, with the foreigners coming in, they coming in, they mistreating,
Yeah, I see that happen.
brothers.
I see that happen.
Yeah, because I went to a restaurant, a chicken restaurant, and the employees are not allowed to have a break.
No, I mean, yeah, it happens. I mean, and most of these things happen, but there's no way people can complain, but they need the job so bad. If you complain, they'll kick you out of the
Yeah,
job.
you get fired.
So you rather suffer there and don't get a break until you go home in the middle of the night, rather than saying a word. And saying
Wow.
a word is disadvantage, They'll kick you out, and you won't have their job no more.
Wow.
Yeah, so yeah, they a lot of these treatment are there from these other foreigners coming in as far as jobs are concerned. Yeah, especially I've seen a lot over and over again that people work. At the end of the day, they don't get paid, and somebody decide to just give up and leave all what he worked or he worked for, whether it's a month or 2, 3, 4, 5 months. They just leave. They can't take it no more.
Wow.
And that should not be happening. That should not be happening. There should be a way of regulating that and making sure that people are respecting that these are workers, and they're coming to the job to have themselves up, and pay their bills and have to take their kids to school.
Okay.
Yeah.
For those that's in the, on the live and things on the chat, if you like to donate, the Cash App is oh, wait a minute, hold on. I don't think I can do it that way. Let's see. I don't even think I can post mine. Let me see. Boom, 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 boom. Well, my cash app is $ rooted, the letter N, Hebrew. That is $ rooted, ROOTED, in Hebrew. For those that would like to donate for this brother's cause and things of that nature, and we can just keep it moving. But this is what our brothers and sisters, this is their neighborhood, and it seems like everybody's pretty much satisfied, and that's the beauty of it. Hey, they're accepting their life course, and they're just making the best out of it, you know. And that's what we do. No matter where we at, this is what we do. We just be satisfied for what we got. How you doing, sis? And that's the beauty of it. Is any other? Hold on. Hold on. Now, Frank. I know you're working with some other brothers. How's the business going for them? I mean, it's a good business.
Well, it's it ain't bad, but another thing is having your goals set, and following the principles. You know, we just did one job, you know, for their painting. They're doing some kind of painting on roofs and, you know, outdoor and indoors. It's a nice thing, and they're good painters. But then we.
Yeah, you know what? Let me pose this to you. How long have you been doing business with them?
Well, it's about 2 years now.
2 years? I'm talking on paper.
On paper, it's just like, you know, October. As of October last.
Oh, so you're just getting started with them? Okay.
October this year. We just got started. And we had only one job. All right. So all right. So all right. Yeah, you gotta have some mandates put in place. Yeah, I see what you're saying. But and you brothers and sisters thinking about doing any business, here we have the information with different brothers, and this is one brother I've been running. I've been talking back and with Frank since last year, you know. And when I came back this last time, you know, I knew I needed to get in contact with him, and we just started to land down, you know, for him to understand who I am, and for me to understand who he is and how he does business. And the best way to do business in Tanzania, because I'm gonna have to listen to him. I'm not on what you may say my turf. This is his land, and I'm going to fall back, listen to him, and follow the procedures as to how you need to do business. And we talked about a lot of different businesses. Real estate. Real estate business to food and beverage. And so when I say, brothers and sisters, we're putting together some things, and especially for diasporas, that get to a point and things may not have went well. Hey, now we talking about having living quarters. Where things can lighten the load, let's just say it that way. And that's what we're hoping to put in place. And it's just a matter of organizing and having all these other bylaws in place so that we can move efficiently and self-sufficiently at the same time. Is there anything else, Brother Frank, you want to talk about? Oh, man, I'm thankful, man. I'm just grateful that you came.
You want to interview your wife, but you got to translate, huh?
Yeah, but you got to translate.
Yeah, go ahead. It don't matter.
Yeah.
You want to translate it?
Yeah. So yeah. But before I translate, she's always busy, man. She's always running around doing this and that. But yeah, before I do that.
Thanks a lot, Sisters Van P. Thanks for putting that in. Go ahead, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah, what I'm saying is, my brother Mike, I thank you so much for coming here. A lot of people don't come and see stuff like this from here. They just live up here, you know, beaches, and, you know, they stay in nice lodges and hotels.
Right.
They don't get time to go around and move and see how our brothers and sisters do. But I give you credit. You did that, and man, that's just for me. It's precious.
Man, I've been doing that since I came back because I meant to do it.
Yeah.
I meant to do it when I came here in April. I came here in April, and so now I said, no, I'm going to have to get into the village, and I went into the village, brother.
Right,
Yes,
right,
I did.
right.
I went into it,
Right.
and so not necessarily just have the experience, but see what's affecting our brothers and sisters, and I found that out too. A lot of our sisters, they suffer from cervical cancer. A lot of them, and along with malaria and things of that nature. So I'm not going to, get into the shortcomings of our brothers and sisters. I'm not going to do that because we all pretty much know, and we just trying to, do things as a family, truthfully. Because when a brother said, he said, I worked in the United States for 20 years, and I'm looking at some of the speeches. You had to, one governor asked you to open up one time at one of their events.
Yeah.
What?
Governor DeVoe Patrick, ex-governor of Massachusetts, Governor DeVoe Patrick. I was the principal speaker and then meeting in their fundraising program. I was the main principal speaker.
Okay.
Yeah, after the mayor of Boston, then Mayor Amariwanch, and then he spoke, and then the governor came and spoke, and eventually I was the principal speaker.
Okay.
Grand fundraise, cash for helping community health centers and Mattapan Community Health Center in Dorchester, Boston, in the suburb of Boston.
Okay.
Yeah. So I was committed to making sure that I help and do as much as I can help. So it's the same communities we face, and that's what they face over there. So when I was there, I did my best to help the communities that are there, and I'm here. I'm doing the best I can do, for a living, and still help everybody I can come across. And if I'm able to help, I'll help. Yeah.
Yeah, I got you, bro.
It's all about community, and that's what I'm so much into.
Okay. And it's, anybody that's from, that works in the community, we know they tracking life is, let me say it this way. It's going to be a humble situation because usually when you're about the community, those are the one that lives in the community who does not look forward to moving out of the community.
Yeah.
Now, it's the, when people want to go scale up to in the politics, that's when they, people move out and get bougie, as they say, and forget about the people. And see now, but you have your brothers and sisters that don't, that do not, who do not live that way. And you happen to meet Brother Frank. Brother Frank, what's your last name?
Magori.
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 Okay.
Yeah.
And then now you was telling me also there was a school that you went to, but it's a very difficult school to get into. You said, and they only
yeah. Oh yeah. that's a high school. When I was in school, I was in secondary school. I went to very good schools, really good schools, because I was at one of the best cream in the class. So when you do better in classes here, and you pass well, they'll take you to better schools and more competitive schools where they don't take too many kids. They take just a few in the country. So that's where I went to. It's almost an elite school, but it's only it takes the best cream of the country in those schools.
Okay, because I know you went to do some. You went to go. How you doing?
Salama saizi kaka. Shikamoo. Karibu. Marhaba.
You went down. You remember? You went down. You went about some licenses or food agriculture, import and export.
Yeah.
And you couldn't find out what happened with the guy?
I had a company. That was a company.
All right.
It was called Motor Trader. So what I was doing is I was in the by then exporting like finches, the birds.
Exotics.
Yeah, exotics.
Okay.
Like finches, chameleons. I used to export chameleons.
Okay.
Finches, birds and snakes. lizards.
And you stopped me. I mean, you
Yeah, I
lost
know,
when
I
you
know.
said
I mean,
snakes.
yeah. So yeah.
Yeah,
So
what
then,
kind of snakes you talking about, bro?
well, I'm talking about venomous snakes. You know, those like king cobras. You know, the black mambas and green mambas and Gabon vipers. So I used to explore their stuff a lot.
Man, how do you catch those things, bro?
Well, there is a way. If you go down in the villages over there, they got people who are ready to catch, and they've been doing that for a long time, and they know how to
Man.
exactly get the black mamba. So for me, it was just I go there and see them. I'll come back and sleep in a hotel, and no touching nothing there, no messing with it. So they will get it, they catch it, they bring it, they pack it, and when my stuff is done, I'll just put them in the car and bring them to Dar es Salaam ready for. I'll put them in the stores. Where I got I built some areas, holding centers, and I put them in there until when it's time to fly them out. So when it's time to fly them out, I'll go with my animals. Like I used to take them mostly in Paris,
For real?
France. Yeah, in Paris, France. So
You brave, bro. I ain't mess with no
Yeah, I
snakes.
used to go to Paris in France, and I take my staff with me.
Uh-huh.
Go there to offload them the plane, and I give them to my clients. See how many are dead, and see how many are still alive. Because the thing is, then you take their stuff there, you are not there. Those guys, the clients will say, oh, 10 of them died.
Yeah. Oh,
So-
you want to make sure they're alive,
Yeah,
alive.
so
I mean,
I'll-
arrive alive.
Yeah, so going there means I want
Okay.
to make sure and witness what exactly died and what didn't die. So yeah, that was
Yeah.
the essence of going with my clients.
So now, what happened with that business, bro?
It stopped, but the government stopped it.
Oh, the government
Yeah,
stopped it.
the government stopped it, and they thought it was, depleting the animal resources. that we
Oh,
have.
okay.
But I think according, but that's the government policy. But if you look at it, some of the animals are overstocking. They're overstocking.
Okay.
If you don't control the breeding of it, then it becomes hazardous to closed environments and closed villages. And that's likewise to like elephants,
Okay.
lions and.
Oh, so all right. That's all right. I understand that. Okay. But you told me at one time you went to school with one of the guys, and he told you to get into it. What did he tell you? He said the business you need to get into is not almonds, cashews. You remember
Oh
that?
yeah. My first school, my university was in SUA. It's called SUA Sokoine University of Agriculture. That is specifically agribusiness. You don't agricultural husbandry, animal husbandry, and all that stuff. Agricultural economics. So I did all that. That was my part of education, my first degree.
Yeah, I got you.
She won't sit down.
Uh,
Yeah, she's shy, very shy.
okay.
Yeah. So yeah, I did that. I was doing animal husbandry, soil science, agricultural economics, and crop science, and all that stuff. So that's my area of expertise too. Because I went to school for that for a long time.
Okay.
4 years.
All right. And the thing, what we have, I'm working with some other brothers, and that's the reason why I wanted to talk to, bring Brother Frank in, because he's here. He knows the laws, he knows the rules, the regulations, and things of that nature. What paperwork needs to be filed for this or for that, and things of that nature. So I was telling him about the Rooted in Hebrew, as well as Apples for Ada. And he gave me some pointers. He talked to one of his friends in the agricultural business, and he was saying, he said, hey, you go do anything, make sure you get into, was it almonds or was it cashews?
Like cashews, sunflower seeds, and
Yeah, but now what
cashews.
else?
That's cashews.
Cashew?
Yeah, the cashews the cashew nuts.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And now, why is that a big, why is that like, it seems, you just got insider's information, but why is almonds, cashews, a big business? What all you can do with that?
Yeah, it is a big business because they are needed a lot around the globe. So we don't have much of the big market here, local big markets, but most of the biggest markets are outside the country. So they're paid more in dollars and more foreign currencies, and so yeah, it pays more if it's exported. So that's an export.
That's
crop.
export crop.
Yeah, that's one of the major export crops that we have.
So now, what are we looking at? What is your estimated price of a exporting license? How much do? they charge here?
Well, that depends on the particular kind of business you want to do. But all the specifics, when you go to BRELA, it's called, there's a BRELA office. BRELA office is the government office where it regulates and issues these licenses. When you go there, then you are given exactly how much you're going to be paying for each license and what particular license you want and how much each one costs. And it's different from different businesses. You know, you can compare a minerals license as opposed to, like, food processing.
Gotcha.
The conditions are different, the prices are different, they're set up differently. But when you go there, that's where you get all the facts.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, that's the beauty of it. Asking you to go,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Salama zaidi. Salama.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Niko kwenye interview mara moja hapa. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, bro, I tell you, man, you learn something new every day, and then you see how brothers and sisters move about on a daily basis here in Dar. Now, this area is called what again?
Dar es Salaam.
No.
This is Tegeta.
Tegeta.
Yeah, Tegeta Chasimba. It's called Tegeta.
All right, you on the main road of Bagamoyo.
Yeah, Bagamoyo Road. Yeah.
And that road leads straight to Arusha.
Tanga, all the northern regions. Yeah. Arusha, Tanga.
Straight shot.
Straight shot.
No turning.
No. All the way.
Okay.
All the way. That's my beautiful wife right there. You can see that she's shy. Yeah. Very shy lady, very hardworking lady. She wakes up early in the morning about 6 and she'll be going to bed about 12 midnight. And on a daily basis, with no resting day, it's just me and her just doing whatever we can do, man, to get things going. Yeah.
That's the beauty, man. That's the beauty, man. But brothers and sisters, I mean, you all are seeing it. You know, this is the life culture of how our brothers and sisters move about. I mean, got a brother over there barbering.
Yeah.
Got some brother over there putting movies and music on a flash drive.
Yeah.
And that is his wife's shop where she makes cakes and cookies and things of that nature. I tell you, and no matter where we go on this planet, we make the best of the situation. Call it, oh, I can't live like that. No, don't tell me what you can't do. Because once you've been put in that predicament, then one brother tell you that, he said, oh no, I can't live like that. I'm like, well, man, you ain't ready to live. I mean, circumstances can befall us all. That's one thing we got to keep in mind.
And that's true, brother, because, way back, when I was, heading the cargo department for Swiss Airlines, even my breakfast was coming from Zurich. So, I got a driver, I got everybody, I got, they're paying for my house where I was living. So everything was just kind of running good, running smooth. But then when I stopped at go for my master's degree, I had to surrender my job. And then that stuff happened in the US, I couldn't continue with my master's. Then I came back home, I had to adjust, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah, because I don't have what I used to have in there.
Right.
And I got to adjust according to what is happening now. And I'm glad my family does the same thing too. Well, adjusting and...
Well, brothers and sisters, I'd like to thank you all for coming in today. Now, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to eventually come back on in about 1 hour and 30 minutes for you brothers and sisters that has the link. Have my channel. I'm going to come back on, but I'm going to do it from my laptop because I know my phone is about to go dead. And I'm going to finish the conversation with Brother Frank here. And I hope to see you brothers in like I said, about 1 hour or so. And we can further this conversation. Until then, shalom. And you brothers and sisters, keep your head on the swivel out there. And I see you on the other side.